Hello, it's James again, and this time I'm here with Peter. Hello, Peter.
Hello.
We've been through Ben's top 5 art, we've been through Spug's top 5 art, and this time we're going through Peter's top 5 pieces of art from Dice Masters stuff prior to Infinity Gauntlet, which is a very beautiful set. So, without further ado, Peter, what would have been your number 5?
That would have been the promo Hulk Green Goliath, but Spug beat me to that one as his number one. So I found the replacement.
And your replacement is?
That would be the promo Rally and Teamwork Basic Actions from AVX together because they form one image, which is really cool. It's from a wraparound cover for the AVX series done by Jim Chung. And he also did the art that was on the dice bag, the AVX dice bag, and that features Hope Summers, and that was later featured on the Hope Summers card.
Cool. Okay. And if we have a look at the full image, you might recognize that from the Dice Fight advertising material. I used it on the custom card right back for the first Dice Fight, and I've just reused it for Dice Fight XL just the other day. Yeah, that's a very cool image. Okay.
Super cool.
So, Peter, what is your number 4? I'm ready with my fingers.
Yes, that would be the promo Black Widow Tsarina.
Wow, yeah, that's cool. Okay, tell us about that.
This might have been a little higher on my list if I actually owned the card, but I don't, so it's only on number 4. But it is really cool. It's by Phil Noto, and he's done a lot of very cool Black Widow covers, many of which have actually been featured on Dice Masters cards. For example, the Civil War Black Widow.
Yeah. The red
by him.
Mm.
Yeah, and the Guardians of the Galaxy one when she's running in front of the plane.
Mm-hmm.
And also a promo Black Widow Stinger was also done by him.
Cool.
But this is my favorite of the bunch.
And it might come as a surprise to some people seeing the original that she's actually wearing a wetsuit and flippers, because it's not entirely obvious from the card.
Yes, I always, for the longest time, I thought she was wearing welding goggles.
Okay. All right, so that's Black Widow Tsarina promo. What is your number 3, Peter?
That is the promo Storm Wind Rider.
Ooh, there it is. It's a beauty.
Yeah. Storm has always been my favorite X-Men, and Wind Rider is probably my favorite Storm card. And this alternate art is just so cool. She's looking so badass with the lightning coming from her fingers.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And that's from, who's the artist for that one?
That would be Daniel Acuna.
And it's from the Shattered Heroes series, it would seem.
Yeah, it's Avengers. I think that was an event, Shattered Heroes.
Pretty cool. Okay, all right. That brings us on to your number 2, right? Okay, so what is your number 2 art?
That would be the promo Squirrel Girl Nutty Nanny.
Yay, super cool.
Yeah, it's a bit of a theme here with all these promos, but they do tend to have the coolest art.
Yeah, they do.
So this one I like for various reasons. One, of course, is because Squirrel Girl is really cool, but also because this is one of the cards I won at the European Open last year.
Mm-hmm.
So that has some special memories to it. And yeah, Squirrel Girl is just she's kind of silly, but she's also like super badass and kind of quirky, and that really comes through in this image with just the comical silhouette in the wall where she apparently flew through, and then you have this little squirrel on the side flexing.
Flexing squirrels is always a good thing, I think. Yeah. That's a cool one. Okay, all right. So we've got Squirrel Girl number 2, and your number 1.
Well, I would just like to mention the artist for this
sorry.
one.
Yeah, go.
That would be Kamome Shirahama.
Wow.
Yes.
Super cool. Okay. Right. I sort of jumped the gun a little there. So, Peter, your number 1 piece of Dice Masters art prior to the Infinity Gauntlet is...
That would be Groot. I am Groot.
That reminds me of Spug somehow.
Yeah,
yes, it's a beauty.
I like my imitation is better, but
well, yes, it is absolutely.
Okay.
Tell us about this artwork.
So this is another card that has some special memories attached to it. I won this one after DM North just started up their website, and they had a challenge on there with some surprise grots that you had to find, and the first person to find those won some cards, and I was apparently the first person to do that. And so I got these, and this is done by Scotty Young, and I'm a huge fan of his work. I have done multiple playmats with his art, 4 by now. And so this was also on one of the first playmats I did. I used a lot of the Rocket and Groot images done by him. Not this particular one, because I don't like to use stuff that's been on cards on my mats.
Okay, this is it's a beautiful promo set. There's a couple of rockets in it, isn't there? And one of those Spug, I think, selected for one of his. Yep, this would definitely be in my top 5 as well. I think it's cracker. Okay. Well, Peter has requested kindly to put a couple of or a few honourable mentions in, and I thought I'd allow him to do that. He managed to slip an extra one in the beginning, and he's actually going to slip a few more in now. But I have to do something clever with my fingers, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that, but I'll give it a go. So I need to make that appear. Okay, so hopefully I've got my fingers hovering over the right keys. Peter, tell us about your honourable mentions.
Yes, that would be the whole set of X-Men animated promos.
I did it. Yes.
Yes, excellent. So yeah, I always really liked the animated series as a kid growing up. That's what sparked my love of the X-Men, actually, because that was my main introduction to them. And so there's a lot of nostalgia attached to these cards, but also I won these at the European Open, so that makes them extra special to me.
They are super
and
cool.
Especially the Jubilee, the most coveted of the set.
Indeed. And not to mention Professor X. No more, Magnus!
That too.
I do like to say that at every opportunity. Yeah. Okay. I think I managed not to make any horrible mistakes with my fingers. Peter, thank you very much indeed. That's been very interesting.
You're welcome.
So please, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that. Go back and watch Ben's and Spug's, and keep an eye out for mine, which should be coming soon. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.